Hi there everyone, just doing another instalment of Rob's Veggie Garden and hoping getting a bit of a focus on this camera here. Yeah, these are some of the lettuces we've been cutting lately. I've got a few more along there. Still waiting on these olives to come ripe. They seem, some of them are, you can see there. These are jumbos, these are beauties. Get a load of this. This is my hand. I've got a fairly large hand. Look at the size of those olives. And this tree is loaded, beautiful, big, giant. You know, that's like a mouthful, every one of them. And these are just the normal Kalamata, just the difference in size. You know, just the tips of my fingers, basically. And now, I'll show you all of me cauliflowers, and that's broccoli along there. Broccoli's, I'll get a zoom in on it. That's a broccoli. Now we've just, Matthew and I today, put blood and bone all around them, and because we've got some rain on the way. You see they've been getting eaten. See how there's lots of holes on those leaves? Well, I tried all sorts of sprays and dusts and nothing seems to work. I think that's a conspiracy in itself. I don't think they want us to have good insecticides at work anymore. So what I did, I just went around every bush individually, found every single caterpillar and squashed them. Squashed every last caterpillar, killed them all. Now if there's any left, I'm going to, every few days I'm going to go through. You can see what it's, the devastation that's happened to these plants because of caterpillars. So I went around, hand-picked all the caterpillars off and squished them. All the way along here, plenty of them in there. These are cabbages along there. They've all got a circle of blood and bone. And then there's the cauliflowers that have actually kicked on a bit. And through here there's more cabbages and broccolis. And they're all doing quite well, but again the caterpillars have really slowed them down. It's like an outbreak of caterpillars around here this year. On this side I haven't done anything yet, but I've got a bit of these pumpkins are finished. That's the Queensland Blues. We got about 10 beautiful big Queensland Blues off them. Raising some seeds here. Some spring onions and some spinach, different coloured rainbow spinach, a few things there. And here we've still got butternut pumpkins, surprisingly. They keep growing. Like that. This is one that's just come along. Look at the size of that. That's a big butternut pumpkin. And that's right through here. Now I'm just going to, start in the rain, so I'm just going to speed this up. Our orange tree is loaded with oranges, and these are so sweet, these things. They're beautiful. That is my favourite. Look at this tree. Look at it. Look at it. Any farmer would be happy with that tree. As deep as you look, there are oranges everywhere. Now through here, this is that side area. I don't know if anyone's seen my old videos. See if I can get a bit of a focus going on here. Well, there, I just filled that whole area with lettuces because there's limited sunlight, and lettuces seem to grow well anywhere. So they've thrived in that area. We're going to have more lettuces than we can poke a stick at. Through down the back here, remember the artichokes? Get a load of them. They're big. They're getting really big. Put a spinach in there. Yeah. And here's our garden again from the other angle. Compost bin. And this is one that's nearly ready. I'm going to have to get in there and dig it out. If anyone remembers earlier, this used to be right up at the top, and it's sunken like one whole sheet of corrugated iron. That's how far that thing has decomposed. So it's going to be tremendous compost to use in the garden this year. And some spring onions that are left from summer. A few more lettuces. And quickly over here, everyone remembers the beetroots. There they are. They're full, and they've got some really nice sized bulbs on them. In here we've got our summer garden in the winter, just seeing how it's a bit of an experiment. It's our first season. Look, we've got cucumbers there, and they're starting to grow quite well. And it's really cold outside, but in the sun, I mean in the daytime in here, it's so nice. It's beautiful to come in here and just look around. Look at the capsicums. That capsicum's in a pot. That's a little eggplant I discovered in the garden, and that's another capsicum in the ground. And the basil is growing really well in here, and that's chives, some capsicums, and What are they called? What are they called? Alfalfa. The alfalfa. They were growing really well until something got to them. So I have to find out what's going on there. I might plant them again. Alfalfa grow real quick. If you put alfalfa in the ground, they spring up within days. That's really good to have. It's beautiful in sandwiches. Alright, hope you enjoyed that instalment of Rob's Garden.